Recent rise in crime has led to some new policies in Walnut Creek. Tonight, people got a chance to meet the city's new police chief face-to-face.
Crown 4's Dan Thorn was there. He joins us live now with more on what the chief, Jamie Knox, hopes to accomplish in his new job. Dan.
Well, Pam and Ken, Chief Knox has been on the job just over a month. He comes to Walnut Creek after serving with the San Leandro Police Department. Tonight's meet and greet was all about hearing thoughts and concerns from residents, as well as sharing his thoughts on the future of the police department in terms of how they're going to approach recent crime and also building community connections. There's a new top cop in Walnut Creek. Chief Jamie Knox has been on the job for just 6 weeks, and the city is already keeping him busy. Recent nightlife-related crimes, such as a shooting downtown, have forced his department to beef up patrols, and he wants residents to know that safety is a top priority.
There's something to be said about high-visibility policing, and we want our residents to feel safe, but we also want people to know that are coming into the city from the outside that we're not going to tolerate crime in our city.
Knox also plans to make community outreach and diversity a big part of the department's approach to policing. A Monday night meet and greet allowed people in the community to talk to the chief and some of the other men and women behind the badge.
I think other police departments should do this, and I'd like to see Walnut Creek maybe a yearly event, because I'd like to see more people get out and really interact with their officers.
The Walnut Creek Police Department has had some issues over the last few years. One such issue was the killing of Miles Hall in 2019. The 23-year-old was shot to death by officers while suffering a mental health crisis. Officers say they feared for their lives when Hall approached them with a gardening tool. The city later paid the family $4 million in a settlement, but the officers were not charged by the district attorney. Chief Knox wants his department to learn from these tragic cases.
It was a tragedy for sure for everybody involved, and my heart goes out to Miles Hall's family, and my hope is that something like that never happens again. You know, what we're trying to do is learn from every incident that we can and just do a better job.
For Knox, doing a better job also involves changing with the times.
Policing has evolved over the last decade for the better, but there's still a lot of work to do. My commitment right now is just to build those relationships and to make sure that we can keep moving forward as a progressive police department.
Well, Chief Knox's selection to becoming the new chief here in Walnut Creek came after City Council heard from hundreds of people throughout Walnut Creek. The new chief takes over for the former chief, Tom Chaplin, who retired late last year. Reporting live in Walnut Creek, Dan Thorn, Crown 4 News.